What's good, YouTube? Today we're talking about Real Madrid, and they play a game against Levante tomorrow. But today, Arbeloa's early morning arrival, the coach arrived this morning at 6:57 a.m. at Valdebebas. If you guys don't know what Valdebebas is, it's the training facility for Real Madrid. Now, listen to me, bro. A coach showing up at early is always a good sign. You know what I mean? It's a coach that wants to put in work, and he's ready to change things at his team. You know what I mean? Things aren't going well for Real Madrid. They need motivation. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and watch this real quick. Arbeloa arriving. It is him. It is him. So those of you saying it's not, it is him. So this is a great sign for Real Madrid. If the head of honcho, the coach, wants to win, the team has to follow behind. Then we have this news. Breaking. Real Madrid's board have decided to contact the players before the Levante game and directly tell them Xabi Alonso is no longer here. So now you are to blame for everything. Apparently that's what the board said to the Real Madrid players. Now, what does that mean? Are you putting pressure on the players? You should have just said nothing. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty clear that Xabi Alonso is gone. You didn't have to reiterate that. So why not just leave it at that? He's gone. Just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the players, they have to, like, I don't know what it is. I feel like they have to, like, go for a breakfast together or something, like talk about everything. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be just training game. They should have alone time away from coaches, away from staff, away from the field, and be together. You know what I'm saying? To build some chemistry, to tell each other what should go on ahead of us losing the Copa del Rey, being eliminated by Barcelona in the final. Just simple talk. You know what I mean? Now, this is a good sign for Real Madrid, in my opinion. I like Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. could be a hothead. He can be disrespectful at times. He could lose his head during games. But I think Vinny Jr. is a great player, amazing player, bro. He played with Karim. He played with a lot of greats. Toni Kroos, Modric. He knows what it means to win. You know what I mean? Arbeloa plans to give Vinny Jr. a huge role in the team, making him the face of the squad alongside Kylian Mbappe. Listen to this. The Brazilian had told Real Madrid earlier that he had no intention of renewing his contract with Xavi when Xavi was the coach. So that it's a good sign. You know what I mean? Maybe he likes Arbeloa better already 2 days in, 3 days in. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to renew. You feel me? Real Madrid's training session working on possession, pressure, and carrying out positional tactical work. Kiki. Okay, they were shooting. You know something Real Madrid had, and they've always had? Shooting from outside the box. Cristiano, Gareth Bale, Karim. All those players had a great shot from outside the box. Toni Kroos, Luka Modric, Casemiro even. They all always used to shoot outside the box. But now I feel like everyone's scared to shoot. And this is a good one, pressure. If Real Madrid's pressuring and they play high up top, but we all know Kylian Mbappe is not very good defensively. I'm going to be honest. Kylian Mbappe defensively is terrible. Vinny can push, Rodrigo can push, but what happens down the middle when Mbappe doesn't want to run? When it's the 50th minute and Mbappe doesn't want to pressure, 60th minute and Mbappe doesn't want to pressure. Those are the minutes where you have to have the ball, you have to pressure that defense, force mistakes. But I feel like Mbappe is not one of those players to be pressuring a defense. I mean, we seen the video with Luis Enrique when he called him out. I just think Mbappe's strictly offense. He's not the player that's going to put in work defensively. We could see them playing some scrimmages. Camavinga. Mbappe here. Camavinga. One thing I can say is every time I see Real Madrid warming up, training session, doing rondos, Camavinga is very active. You know what I'm saying? Something Arbeloa used today during training was very interesting. He actually had a drone up in the air recording, most likely recording the training session. That's a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. He can see it from above. He can really see mistakes, who's slacking, who's putting in work. It's a good idea to use a drone. Arbeloa says, whatever happens this season, I am the one to blame. It was my fault that we lost against Albacete, and if we lose any other game, it will also be my fault. Wow. So basically, Arbeloa wants his players to have no type of pressure from media, from fans. Blame him, put all the blame on him. That's the message. You know what I mean? And I think it's a positive because when Real Madrid loses, it's Dean Huijsen's fault. If Real Madrid doesn't score, it's Vinny's fault. It's Mbappe's fault. It's Rodrigo's fault. If there's no productivity in the middle, then they blame Jude Bellingham or they blame Camavinga. So I think that's like putting players, their morale down every time they get like flamed by media or flamed by fans. I think it's a good message from Arbeloa. So it was a calm and completely quiet atmosphere in training today. Arbeloa is not participating in training, unlike Xavi Alonso, who is taking part with the players. What? Wait, so Arbeloa wasn't here? Wait, I'm so confused. Let me read that again. I need to read that again. Arbeloa is not participating in training, unlike Xavi Alonso, who is taking part with the players. Oh, okay. So when Xavi Alonso was doing training, he would be with the ball and all that and trying to do the drills. I understand. But Arbeloa, on the other hand, is on the sidelines watching. Okay. All right. Now, what do we think about that? Do we like that more? Do we want a coach to be passing the ball to the play? I mean, Zidane used to do that. We all saw a lot of highlights, a lot of clips of Zidane giving passes to his players so they could shoot. I don't think it's a problem. I just feel like Xavi Alonso was way too vocal. Like, he was too vocal. You know what I mean? You can see Arbeloa right here talking to his staff. Players just, yeah. I guess it's good at times to just let the players do their thing, but I don't think it's a bad thing to also contribute in drills and help the team out. Now, if we look at the injury report for tomorrow, Brahim Diaz, international duty. Lunin is injured. Ferland Mendy injured. Rodrigo injured. Rudiger injured. Militao injured. And Trent injured. Now, Lunin injured. Courtois, I guess, is going to start. Who else is a starter here? Militao is a starter. Rudiger, to me, is a starter. Rodrigo's a starter. So we'll have Mastantuono probably playing. Arda Güler, Mbappe, Vinny, Jude, Camavinga, Tchouaméni. I mean, there's going to be a lot of players available. I think Carvajal should start tomorrow. Let me know. Madridistas, should Carvajal start? I think Carvajal should start, in my opinion. I don't like... Who's playing right back right now? I don't even know who's playing right back for them. Isn't it an academy player? I think it's an academy player. I think the midfield should be Tchouaméni, CDM, center mid Valverde, and Jude. Whew. And then up top, Vinny, Mbappe, and Garcia. Facts. Oh my gosh. Play Mbappe tomorrow on the wing. Just try it one game. Mbappe on the wing, Vinny on the other wing, and Garcia in the middle. I would love to see that. I would love it. Apparently, this news after the Albacete game, it's being like said a lot. This story about Real Madrid fans, they're gonna boo the team. Why would they do that? I don't understand. Let's say you're a fan, right? And your team just got eliminated from the Super Cup and they got eliminated from Copa del Rey. When you see them finally come back to the Bernabeu, you're gonna boo them? Why would you do that? If you're an actual real fan, why would you boo them? I don't understand. Me personally, I think the whole stadium should clap. Facts. I think they should clap for them, trying to build their morale up and just get the ball rolling. I think at home against Levante, it's a good match to score goals, to get to score goals and get their morale up. You know what I mean? So I don't think the fans should boo them. So Real Madrid have asked the fans to not boo the players tomorrow at the Bernabeu. I'm wondering how the players would feel of them finally going back to the Bernabeu after so long, right? And getting booed. I think it would feel terrible when you're trying to get the ball rolling, where you're trying to get back to being a winning team. I don't think they should do this, bro. I don't. We have another Madrid training clip. Let's see. Jude. Tchouaméni. Jude. Okay. Oh my god. No. Carreras. What? What the? No. Run it back. Look at this bullet. Oh my god. You know what I was thinking? If Real Madrid played the same way Barcelona plays, where Balde and Koundé go up and they leave 3 in the back when they're attacking, if Carreras goes up, bro, he's very dangerous, in my opinion. Not a better. Yo, it's mad cold in Spain, right? What's the temperature in Spain right now? Look at Dani Carvajal putting in that pain. Damn, Kylian, I need a haircut. I wanted to talk about this topic. I don't know why fans do this. So Vinicius Jr. was on the sideline, right? And they threw a banana onto the field. I don't agree, bro. I don't agree at all. This is bad. Like let's keep it football, you know what I mean? Like if you dislike a player, start a chant or something, but don't get racist, bro. This is bad. Luckily, I don't think he saw it. Luckily, because I think if he saw it, it would have been a way bigger problem. But I think Albacete, they like announced the whole apology and all that. So I think it's all good. What's this? Arbeloa on the team's physical fitness under Xabi Alonso. What he finds now. What happened in Albacete was a lack of ideas, a lack of playing style, and a lack of physical fitness. There are many things I take responsibility for myself. The only person responsible in the Real Madrid coach. The only person responsible is the Real Madrid coach. We will work with Antonio Pintus to get the players back to their best in all aspects. Is this guy like a genie? Let's be honest, bro. Is this guy like a genie? Do you know how much pressure this man has? He has so much pressure. Every time I hear his name, it's like they're talking about a legend. It's like, I know Pintus, he's good at fitness. Like he used to like tired. There's like videos and clips of him like making the Real Madrid players fall to their knees, like all tired. Like Ronaldo, Bale, Benzema, like in that era, this man would murder them in training, basically. And can we stop this? Haaland is not going to Real Madrid. Let's be honest. Erling Haaland is not going to Real Madrid. Come on, bro. If this happens, I promise I'm not watching a Madrid game. I'm not watching it because it's just going to be so bad. What, Vinny, Haaland, Mbappe, Jude, Rodrigo? Is this ultimate team? Like, what are we doing? Real Madrid's grada de animación is very confused on what to do tomorrow. As fans want to show their discontent by booing the players. However, the grada de animación is directly run by the club itself, and the club directly contacted them telling them not to boo and that they should cheer instead. That's exactly what I said. It's a good gesture, bro. But let me know what you guys think about this whole Real Madrid situation, how the team is currently playing, what should happen moving forward. Let me know everything in the comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys for always supporting whoever watches this. I love you. And yeah, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.